बहुत कुछ होता है. One Sunday morning, I had an unusual visitor. He was a close friend from my childhood days and had also been our neighbor then. We had not met in 35 years. Suddenly, he appeared with his son without any prior notice. 35 years is a long time, and much had happened since we last met. The young, handsome teenager I had known then now looked short, tired, with a bald head and a paunch. The confident, talkative person had become a little diffident, anxious, and hesitant. I wonder how I appeared to him. I was very happy to see him. We had great times as children. At the back of my mind, I remembered those carefree days. No wonder the words of the beautiful ghazal sung by Chitra and Jagjit Singh. वो कागज की कश्ती, वो बारिश का पानी, bring tears to our eyes at times. My friend introduced his son to me. He was a young man of 22 years with a bachelor's degree in electrical engineering. He looked indifferent and was not interested in our talk. I casually asked him what he was doing. He perked up. I want to join a software company and then go to America. I want to stay there for 5 years and come back and start my own company and become big. I know that with 10,000 rupees one can build an empire. Is it not true, Auntie? I didn't know what to answer because starting a company means a lot of struggle and hard work, and success is unpredictable. Where are you working now? I am not working anywhere. I am waiting to join a good software company. Do you have a background in programming or any experience? No, I don't, but I am sure that I will learn fast. I don't want to take up any other job now. If I take up a non-software job, I'll get a salary of only 5 or 6,000 rupees. And I will have to be on the side too. It's not at all big money, so I haven't taken up anything. Now I understood the anxiety on my friend's pale face. He was about to retire, and here was his son, unemployed and dreaming big. Dreaming is always good, but turning the dream into reality is more important. I remembered the words of Tisco chairman J.J. Irani. Vision without action is merely a dream. Action without vision is merely passing time. But vision and action together can change the world. As a teacher, I am used to giving advice. So whether he liked it or not, and whether he had asked for it or not, I gave him a piece of my mind. When he left with his father, his face was glum. I could not help recalling the laziness and conceit of this young man when I met a boy with a totally different attitude sometime later on a beach in Odisha. Because Odisha is blessed with both nature's beauty and magnificent examples of our nation's cultural heritage. Most of us know only of the state's famous tourist attractions. There is a place, however, that is not as well known yet extremely beautiful. It is a small, sleepy town of fishermen known as Chandipur, facing the Bay of Bengal. It is approximately 200 km from Bhubaneswar by road. It has a small guest house, but few visitors come here. Those who do make it this far are treated to a game of hide and seek with the sea. The unusual phenomenon is that at low tide, the sea retreats a good 5 kilometers and the water disappears completely, revealing a stretch of flat land. One can walk, play, or even drive a jeep on this temporary land. After a few hours, the sea comes back in full swing. as if nothing has happened. Visitors wait on the seashore to see this wonder. It's an amazing sight. Once I was waiting on the seashore for the sea to recede in order to walk on the tidal plain. The sea was retreating slowly, but it hadn't receded far enough to walk. There were many fisher folk on the shore, busy with their work. Whenever the sea starts to ebb, red crabs come out on the sand. Older children were busy collecting them, and younger ones were collecting shells. The lean, dark, and rugged fisherwomen, dressed in saris, were spreading their nets to catch fish. Then I saw a young boy of maybe 12 helping his mother to hold the net. When she became tired, he would help her, and when she did not need him, he would collect crabs. His actions showed that he was enthusiastic and happy. When he came to the shore, he approached me and offered me fresh crabs. Perhaps thinking I was a prospective buyer, I said that I didn't eat crabs but that I wanted to talk to him. He came and sat with me on some steps specially made for visitors. I looked at him carefully. He was thin and dark, but his eyes were like diamonds sparkling at night. He was wearing only shorts and his body was completely wet, but he did not seem uncomfortable or self-conscious. He was as natural as a fresh flower. His smile and enthusiasm were contagious. I asked about his family. I came to know that his father was a rickshaw driver, earning 50 rupees a day. His mother supplemented the family income by catching fish and crabs. The boy, whose name was Javed, was studying in school and always stood first. He also had a little sister at home. I was curious to know how much Javed earned every day and also his schedule. He said, "In the morning, when the sea goes back, I hunt for crabs, help my mother and then go home, take a bath and do a little kitchen work to reduce my mother's burden. Then I go to school. Evenings, I do my homework and in the night, when the sea goes back, I go crab hunting again. Allah is very kind to our land. I heard that this is the only place in our country where the sea disappears and we can get crabs twice a day without much difficulty." He probably earned 5 or 10 rupees a day. I was unhappy that he earned so little for such hard work. I asked him, "Only 5 or 10 rupees, Javed? What will you get with that? And to earn that, you wake up at 5 am and you don't go to sleep till 11 pm. The boy's enthusiasm did not fade with this question. Smiling, he said, "Madam, is 5 rupees not a big sum compared to nothing? 5 रुपए से बहुत कुछ होता है. We can buy salt, we can buy chilies. If we sit idle, we cannot buy even that. Nobody gives us money in hundreds and thousands. Every drop makes an ocean." I was amazed at Javed's answer. A poor fisher boy had reminded me of the famous saying, "It is better to light a candle than to curse the darkness." Then I remembered my friend's son wasting his time as he waited for a lucrative software job.